Before this video ends, you will understand exactly what alcohol does inside your body. Within just 1 hour of drinking, it changes you can't see, but definitely feel. Let's begin. The moment alcohol touches your lips, your body reacts instantly. As you swallow that first sip, tiny alcohol molecules begin slipping through the lining of your mouth and tongue, entering your bloodstream even before the drink reaches your stomach. Within minutes, the alcohol hits your stomach wall, where a small portion is broken down by an enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase, but only a small amount. The rest pushes through into your small intestine, where absorption becomes much faster and much more intense, sending alcohol into your bloodstream like a flood. As this happens, your heart begins beating slightly faster, working harder to move the alcohol-loaded blood around your body. Your blood vessels expand, giving you that warm feeling on your skin, even though your core temperature is actually dropping. Your liver detects the rising alcohol and immediately gets to work, prioritizing alcohol metabolism over everything else, including fat burning. This is why many people gain weight with frequent drinking. Meanwhile, alcohol crosses the blood-brain barrier with ease, and your brain responds almost immediately. It begins slowing down communication between neurons, reducing your ability to make decisions, react quickly, and stay coordinated. At the same time, dopamine levels spike, making you feel relaxed, happy, and more confident. This is why the first drink often feels good, but it's also the beginning of impaired judgment. As the alcohol spreads, it reaches your stomach nerves, slowing digestion and reducing your ability to sense fullness. This is why many people eat more than usual while drinking. Alcohol also irritates the stomach lining, increasing acid production, which can lead to nausea later on. Minutes later, alcohol affects the cerebellum, the part of your brain responsible for balance and coordination. That steady feeling you had begins to shift not dramatically, but just enough that your movements become less precise. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for reasoning and impulse control, begins to shut down little by little, making risks seem smaller and decisions feel easier. At the same time, alcohol suppresses the hormone vasopressin, which controls how much water your kidneys hold. Without it, your body starts flushing out more water than usual. This is why you urinate more when drinking. And with every trip to the bathroom, your body loses electrolytes and hydration, quietly setting you up for a headache the next day. As alcohol moves through your bloodstream, it reaches your lungs, and a small portion evaporates into your breath. This is what breathalyzers detect. Your pancreas also reacts, releasing more insulin than normal, which causes your blood sugar to drop. This explains why many people feel sudden hunger, dizziness, or weakness. Your immune system detects alcohol as a toxin and responds by releasing inflammatory molecules. These chemicals contribute to headaches, fatigue, and the tired but can't sleep feeling that shows up later in the night. In your muscles, alcohol reduces blood flow and energy conversion, making you weaker, slower, and more prone to injury. Meanwhile, your liver continues struggling. It can only process about 1 standard drink per hour. Everything extra stays in your bloodstream, affecting every organ. The more you drink, the more toxic byproducts your liver produces, including acetaldehyde, a compound far more damaging than alcohol itself. This chemical contributes to facial flushing, headaches, and cellular damage throughout the body. As the alcohol continues affecting your brain, the hippocampus, the center of memory formation, begins to lose function. This is why people forget parts of their night even when they don't feel extremely drunk. Your amygdala, responsible for emotional responses, becomes unstable, making you more emotional, more sensitive, or more aggressive depending on your personality. Inside your bloodstream, your red blood cells begin clumping together, thickening your blood and reducing oxygen flow. This is one reason your heart works harder and why your skin may look slightly flushed. Your pupils react slower to light, reducing night vision and depth perception. As the hour continues, alcohol begins weakening your reflexes, reducing your ability to track moving objects, process information, and respond quickly. Even at low levels, it impairs driving skills long before you feel drunk. Meanwhile, your digestive system slows dramatically. Food moves through your stomach more slowly, causing bloating and indigestion. Alcohol also weakens your esophageal sphincter, increasing the chances of acid reflux. If you continue drinking, the effects multiply. Your brain cells communicate even more slowly, your judgment drops further, and your coordination worsens. Your liver becomes increasingly overwhelmed, producing more acetaldehyde, which builds up in your tissues. Your kidneys keep releasing water, dehydrating your brain slightly. This is one of the major causes of hangover headaches. Internally, your blood pressure may begin to drop, and your heart rhythm becomes less stable. Your muscles lose efficiency, and your immune system becomes temporarily suppressed, making you more vulnerable to illness. By the end of the hour, your body is working overtime. Your liver is fighting toxins, your brain is struggling to maintain balance, your kidneys are draining water, your stomach is irritated, and your nervous system is slowed down. You may feel relaxed, confident, or energetic, but inside, your body is dealing with stress, dehydration, inflammation, impaired cognition, and cellular damage that you may not notice until later. This is what happens inside your body within just 1 hour of drinking alcohol, a chain reaction of chemical changes that affect your brain, your organs, your hormones, and your overall health. Understanding these effects doesn't mean you should stop drinking forever, but it does mean you can make more informed decisions about how much and how often you drink. And now you fully understand what alcohol really does inside the body long before you feel the effects on the outside.